What separates an ordinary student from an extraordinary one? It's not just talent, and it's not just hard work. It's the ability to think critically. A critical thinker is someone who never accepts information blindly. They don't just nod their head and agree. Instead, they pause, they question, they verify, they ask, is this really true? Where is the proof? Can I trust the source? Most people live on autopilot. They hear something, they believe it. But a critical thinker refuses to be a blind follower. Take a simple situation. If someone says, this medicine works for everyone, most people will believe it instantly. But a critical thinker asks, who tested it? How many people? Were there side effects? What do real doctors say? They don't swallow information whole. They test it before accepting. The same applies in a student's life. In mathematics, many simply memorize a formula to pass exams. But a critical thinker rejects blind memorization and asks, why does this formula work? Can I prove it with an example? What happens if I change the numbers? Instead of rote learning, they turn knowledge into a true understanding. And when it comes to history, many students focus only on dates and events. But the critical thinker goes further, asking, why did this event happen? Could it have been avoided? What lessons can we learn today? In this way, history becomes more than facts. It becomes wisdom. Even in everyday student life, the same habit shows its power. Friends may say, don't bother with science, it's too hard. A passive mind might agree, but a critical thinker pauses and asks, is this really too hard? Or do I simply need another approach? What if I try again with guidance? Instead of giving up, they discover solutions. And on social media, the pressure is even greater. You might see a post claiming, this one shortcut would help you pass exams without studying. A blind follower clicks, wastes time, and gains nothing. But the critical thinker asks, if this really worked, why would schools and teachers exist? Is there any real proof? They don't get trapped by false promises. They focus on what truly works. Even in something as simple as buying a phone, the same principle applies. Advertisements may shout, this is the best phone ever. A blind believer rushes to buy it, but a critical thinker checks reviews, compares features, and then decides. They don't fall for flashy words. Critical thinking is not about saying no to everything. It's about refusing to accept blindly. It's about asking questions, searching for evidence, and making informed decisions. Students, remember this. Knowledge without questioning is like food without digestion. It doesn't nourish you. Don't be a blind follower. Be a thinker, a questioner, a seeker of truth. Because a good student studies hard, but a great student refuses to accept blindly. They think critically, and that habit will not just help you in exams, but guide you through life itself.